So I wanted to create a quick video about like how to get started in this class, some of the things you need to do at first. So from the Blackboard page, we've got this folder that just says start here. So if you click on that, it's going to open up, and these are just some things that just some things to get you going to started in this class. First off, there's this the folder that's this document that says do this first, and so these are like some things that I want you to do as soon as you can to get the class going. So just follow here, and I'll kind of go over some of this stuff, but follow that do this here first document to get you going. So first thing to look at, this is some instructor information. These are things about me. My name's Chris Brewer. This is my email address. The one thing that I ask that you do is, like, whenever you contact me via email, make sure that you include the class information in your email, in the subject line of the email. What this does is, like, we get a lot of email from the college and other places, and this subject line, it allows me to go through the email and really track what my student emails. I'm going to try to respond to any emails within 24 to 36 hours. I'm an adjunct instructor, so I don't really have an office or office hours. Adjunct just means this is my part-time gig. But if you need to schedule some time with me, just shoot me an email. Again, make sure that you include the subject line in the email. Make sure you include class information inside of the email, the subject line of the email, and I'll get back with you, and we'll schedule a time that we can sit down and have a talk about whatever it is we need to talk about. So that's the first thing. Just that's some class information. Moving on, there's syllabus and class schedule. Click on that. It's going to open up three things. The first thing is the class syllabus. Click on that. It'll open up, and you can have a copy of the syllabus. The next thing down is the class schedule. This will be how the class will work for this class. Continuing on, down here is the academic calendar for this class, and it's just lists some of the important dates. When you could drop classes, what the last day is to receive a refund if you do to withdraw from the class. When Thanksgiving break is, that's very important. Continuing on. Further down from here is the grade policy. This is just a regular 10-point grading scale. 90 to 100 is an A, 89 or 80 to 89 is a B, 70 79 is a C. Just a regular 10-point grading scale. There are 13 tests in this class, and that's going to be the basis of the grade, your average of those 13 tests. Now, I really encourage you to take these tests. Zeros are very hard to overcome. So there are 13 tests, and I put down here, like, if you miss one test, that's already 7.7 points off of your final grade. So if you miss one test, the highest you're going to get in this class for the rest of the semester will be a 92. So don't miss tests. If something happens and either you miss a test or you get a score on a test that you don't like, every section, and there are 5 sections. There's the hardware software sections, and then when we get into the Office suite, there's Word. One section is Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access. So each of those sections has one makeup project. So let's suppose that, like, for the Word section has 3 tests. There's one makeup project for that. So if you got a score on one of those tests that you didn't like, or you got a 0, you can do the Word makeup project, and that will replace the lowest score of that section or a 0 with whatever you get on that makeup project. So that's just a way for you to bring up your grade in case you miss something or you score less than you really would have liked to on a test. The makeup projects are graded by Cengage. I don't grade those. So they're very detailed oriented. They're very it's a task. You'll create a document or a spreadsheet or a database depending on which one of the makeup projects you use. Um, and you have until the very last day of the semester to turn these things in. So, and what I will do. These grades show up in the grade book, but they're not actually calculated in the grade. So what I do is, like, if I see someone has done one of the makeup projects, I will take that grade and replace the lowest of that section, and then I'll void that grade out. If at the very end you see that you got a 0 on the makeup projects, don't be concerned about that, because they're actually not calculated in the grade. It's just something that I manually move over. And if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out for me. I'll try to clear up. I know it's a little bit confusing right now at the very beginning, but just shoot me an email and I'll try to clear up any issues that you have with that. So that's a grading policy. Tech support for this class. A lot of it kind of depends on what you need tech support for. If you have something like your password is expired or it needs to be reset, there's a phone number that you can call to. It's 24/7, 365. So you can call it anytime. 855-2GO JCTC. Here's a phone number, or there is a website that you can click on here. If you're having a problem with Blackboard, at the bottom of every Blackboard page, and you'll see it's even here. At the bottom of every Blackboard page, there's this little comment bubble with a question mark in it. And if you click on it, you'll get this little pop-up menu that you can use to go on chat support, or you can look for help online for any problem that you might have. The third thing that you may have an issue with is like an issue with a test, or MindTap, or opening the textbook or something like that. That's dealing with Cengage, and I have a phone number that you can call for that. If you don't know who you need to talk to about any particular thing, shoot me an email and I'll kind of help you, guide you where you need to go. I cannot necessarily fix a lot of problems. I can't fix your passwords or like any sort of Blackboard issues or anything like that. But I can get you hopefully to the people who can fix it. So if you have any questions on this, if you're having any issues with the class or something like that, please reach out to me, or reach out to any of these that are applicable, and we'll get to help. Don't wait until the last minute. Please give yourself some time to make sure that we've got time to clean up any of the issues that we have. Apparently, there is a Blackboard app. If you click on this, if you go to it just says that you can go to the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store, and you can download the Blackboard app, so you can have Blackboard on your phone. Finally, and one of the things that I say over in this do this first, I want you to take a couple of tests. One of them is a syllabus test, and the other is just a sample test to make sure that you don't have any problems taking a test when the time comes. So I have these two getting started quizzes, and if you click on those, here's the syllabus test. Let me make this visible and make this visible so you can see it. So first thing I want you to do is take the sample, the syllabus test. The syllabus test, you can find the answers in the syllabus. So this is just my way of making sure that you've read the syllabus and that you understand the syllabus. The sample test, the only purpose of this test is I want you to take it. It's just a 5-question test, so it's really just to make sure that there's no issues with your computer. I want you to click on this test and take the test. I don't care what you get on it. Only thing it's going to do is make sure that your computer is ready to take the test when the time comes. So if you take this sample test and you don't have any issues, like I said, I don't care what score you get on it. I just want to make sure that your computer is set up to work. If you don't have any issues, you're fine. You're good to go. If you do have issues, again, shoot me an email and I'll try to see if I can help you get around those problems that you might be having. So this is just an introduction video just to kind of get you started in this class. There'll be more, but that's it for this. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. Again, you'll find my email in the instructor information. Shoot me an email and we'll take care of any problems. Have a good day.